All right, we're gonna do a video with Jules and working on just teaching your dog to stay. So you can do this along with me. You'll have to excuse that in the background. So sorry about that, but it just kind of goes with the territory. But I'll try to talk loud so you can hear me above the racket. All right, so first things first with Jules. He knows the place command. Now, this is how you work on stay. Place. Yes. So I want to mark that with a yes right off the bat when he goes to his place. Now you can start off by saying stay if you want to or not. It's a little easier if you do because it breaks it down in their mind into a smaller step. So with him, I'm going to put my hand out. I'm going to say stay. I'm going to take a couple steps back. And I'm going to say good. To him, that means that he's doing what I'm asking, and I'm going to reward him for it. Now, eventually, you eliminate that step. Stay. Good. So then after he stays for a little bit, and your dog might only stay for 3 seconds, but that's why you put a leash on him, so you're not chasing the dog around. Good. So when they get to this point, to where they're waiting for you to say good and reward them, then you're going to start doing your release command. And all I say for that is okay. So I'm going to step back. Okay. Good. And then I'm going to reward them for also getting off when I give them the command. Place. Yes. Stay. Good. So what I'm doing with him right now is I'm kind of trying to act like he doesn't know anything, because I know most people that watch these videos, they're watching them to try to learn some tips on how to get their dog to do this. So I'm going to act like he doesn't know anything really. So that's why I'm really close to him, because this is what you're going to have to do. Good. Okay. And you'll probably when you say okay, you're going to have to lure him off that platform so they start understanding what that release command means. Place. Yes. Stay. So then I'm going to just try to take a couple steps back. Good. Okay. So when they're just starting out, it's got to be a real quick little cycle. You're not going to start just walking 13 feet away right off the bat. Have it in your mind that I'm only going to try to you might not even take one step back, because a lot of times that one step movement will trigger them to jump off. Place. Stay. Good. Good. Okay. Good boy. Place. Down. Good. Stay. Good. Okay. Good boy. So after you do it about 5-6 times and get a few good reps, then break the session up and just, play with them, get their mind off of it, and then reset again. If you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, their mind's going to start wandering. They're going to lose interest in what we're doing here. And then you're going to think that your dog's just being a pain, but really, it's like a child. You can't sit there for an hour and just keep doing the same thing over and over with them. they'll start blowing you off, you know, and most adults will too. I will. So, all right, place. Good. Good. Okay. So you see there, I jumped ahead just so you see what I'm getting at, but I'm not saying stay anymore, because now he knows when I tell him to go to his place, and you can do the same thing with down or sit or whatever, that they know to wait until they're waiting for that release word, which is okay. So if we do this with, like, let's say down, he won't be as good at this one. So this will be better. Down. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Okay. Now see, and then this is where, so he's got that where he sees me kind of backing up slowly and paying attention to him, but in a real life scenario or situation, you're going to want to be able to do something like this to where I'm positive he'll fail right here. Come on. Down. So I'm standing here with good. So I'll be standing here, and normally if you tell your dog to stay, you don't want to have to back up like this, stay, and do this stuff. That's not realistic. You want to be able to just step away without thinking about it. So I want to be able to say, stay, and he got up. Yes. So to start practicing moving quickly away from the dog, you're going to do this. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Start getting them used to that fast movement of your feet right by their face. Good. Stay. Good. Good. Okay. Good boy. And don't make them sit there forever. You know, that was probably a good, 15, 20 seconds is all that little drill lasted. Because again, you want to kind of keep it short and sweet, but you want them to succeed too. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Down. Stay. Good. Good. And then eventually, of course, you don't want to have them on a leash. So you're going to just drop the leash. Good. And walk around. Oh, there you go. So that's good. I want him to mess up, actually. Because you can see kind of how I handle them when they mess up. I'm not mad. Down. But if he does mess up, he's not going to get a reward, of course. So, stay. Good. Good. So you want to be able to move around the dog no matter what. Stay. Good. You want to be able to pick up the leash. Good. Have him not move. Because it shouldn't matter what you're doing, because they're waiting for the release. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Huh. Down. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. That was good, buddy. That was good. That was good. So now I tried to kind of compress the whole thing into a reasonable amount of time so you can kind of see the steps of how you do it. And I mean, that was 10 minutes. You know, if you don't have 10 minutes to practice doing this with your dog, then you shouldn't have a dog, sorry. But, you know, everybody thinks that training your dog is this grueling, like it just is terrible and they're just not gonna get it. But they will get it. You just keep it short, keep it simple, and try to keep it fun. Your dog is not gonna do this the first time you try it. I promise you. It's gonna be kind of frustrating. You're gonna think your dog's dumb. Dog's not dumb. The dog doesn't have a clue what you're trying to tell it because you're a human and it's a dog. So it's up to you to try to make it as clear as possible to the dog and keep it simple, keep it quick, and keep it fun. So there was a good little stay lesson with Jules. Jules, hush. And we'll see you on the next one. Toodles.